Ben Shapiro versus Candace Owens. Now, although I'm more familiar with Candace Owens and I like Candace Owens, I believe that Ben Shapiro will win in this debate. And it's interesting to me. One thing that stood out to me was when Ben Shapiro replied to her saying that I wanted to have a discussion with you or a debate with you on February 29. And as you all know, February 29 is before March 19. March 19 being the last day that she was together with Daily Wire. That means a lot because just the day of her parting ways with Daily Wire will spark some type of debate, confusion. People are on the edge of their seat. They're like, oh, he fired her. So that's already a narrative within itself to create a very biased atmosphere to people where they're like, oh, she can talk about the black community, but she can't speak about Israel. But again, keep in mind, he said that he wanted to have a conversation with her on February 29. He doesn't know, he has no clue as to why she didn't want to do it then, before March 19, the last day that she was together with Daily Wire. As I told you all, the right is the new Hollywood. The right is the new left, because we're talking about populism here, right? So with that being said, as far as the term Semite, what is a Semite? We know that Semites are not only people from Israel, let alone it's not only Jewish people. So it's not limited to Israel and it's not limited to one religion. So I know Candace Owens, she'll do great there in that aspect. But the debate is, what is anti-Semitism? So as far as Israel, Judea, and everything in that regard, Ben Shapiro is well-versed and very knowledgeable. He grew into this. He's very passionate about this. Whereas with Candace Owens, you don't know where she stands in terms of religion and faith. It's a blurred line to many. And I've seen that. Even people that love her, they're her viewers through and through. They know that Ben Shapiro is more devoted to this topic and discussion. Again, going back to the right has become the new left. The right has become the new Hollywood. There is a narrative. There is a stigma against Ben Shapiro. Because usually as content creators, when you say that somebody did something, you usually say the word allegedly. But everybody's just so loose and free to say that Candace Owens got fired. And they don't say allegedly for that. She's fired. So Ben Shapiro's the bad guy. And he wants people to be pro-Israel, and he doesn't want anybody to have their own views and their own beliefs. So this is, again, the narrative and the stigma that everyone has against Ben Shapiro. When Candace Owens said that she wants Patrick Bet-David to be the moderator, and Ben Shapiro said no, because Ben Shapiro was right. He said that Patrick Bet-David said that, oh, you should name the Daily Wire the Jewish Daily Wire, or the Jewish or Daily Israel, whatever. He was right, because if Patrick Bet-David said that, that means that he's not going to be a moderator, or let alone he's not going to be a mediator, meaning he's not neutral. So therefore, it should be Candace Owens versus Ben Shapiro one-on-one. A moderator should just be there literally just to help them if they talk over one another, because they both have dominant personalities, and you don't want to have them talk over one another. I think Ben Shapiro would be fine with just having a peaceful conversation or whatever. Candace Owens tends to be aggressive, so she may very well talk over him. And this is, like I said, I think a moderator would be necessary just for that. If you talk about a mediator, to have someone that's neutral and interview the both of them and get both of their takes, I would say that Charlie Kirk would be wonderful. Brigitte Gabriel would be wonderful. And Rabbi Shmuley, he'd be great. I think these would be three good options in terms of mediators. Charlie Kirk would be great because he's a Christian, but he also loves Israel. So it would also make him on a neutral line automatically between Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro. So there's no bias there. Brigitte Gabriel, she's from Lebanon. She's a Christian woman from Lebanon. She knows Palestinians very well. She knows Israel very well. She's America first, and she has love for Israel. Brigitte Gabriel would be even better than Charlie Kirk in that department. Rabbi Shmuley, why would Rabbi Shmuley be great? Because he doesn't like Candace and he doesn't like Ben Shapiro. So, it's kind of the reverse of being neutral, because like I said, he doesn't like either one. So he is in a neutral stance, but it's in reverse. And it would be nice entertainment. And the thing that people don't understand is people have a narrative and a stigma against Rabbi Shmuley as well, because they're only going by what Candace told them about him. So they don't know that, just like Patrick Bet-David, Rabbi Shmuley, his father comes from Iran, and he doesn't hate Christians. He loves Christians. He loves Muslims. He loves Rastafarians. He's not this bad guy that he's been painted to be. I think that he's factual and he understands. I'll go as far as to say that Rabbi Shmuley, not only does he understand Judaism, but I think he understands Christianity as well. But you'd have to see that and understand that for yourself, because if you're watching this, you're just being biased and you're only going to go by whatever Candace told you to think about Rabbi Smuley, or you're going by a narrative that Ben Shapiro fired her and you don't even know the facts. Overall, I think this will be a wonderful debate. As far as what a Semite is, Candace knows what a Semite is. She knows it's not just limited or subjected to being Jewish nor just being from Israel. She knows what a Semite is. On the flip side, what is anti-Semitism, which is the purpose and the topic of discussion for their debate? I believe that Ben Shapiro will be stronger in that area because, again, he's very well versed in Judea and he knows what he's talking about. There was an episode on the Daily, or on Candace's show on the Daily Wire, where she was asked about the conflict between Israel and Palestine. This was either back in 2021 or 2022. And she said that she doesn't know about it. You know, she doesn't have that much knowledge or information. Now, just because she didn't have that much knowledge or information at that time doesn't mean that she can't accrue that now, between then and now. But all his life, Ben Shapiro always knew what time it is. He always knows the facts. He knows the truth. And again, there's a narrative and there's a stigma against him. So people are coming from a place of emotion. It's not about whether you like him or whether you like her. Who has more knowledge? Who has more facts? That's where we should operate. We should operate from that place. But until then, the right is going to continue to be the new Hollywood. The right is the new left. Again, I believe that Ben Shapiro will win this debate. And it'll be a great debate. It's going to be almost neck to neck, but I believe that Ben Shapiro will win. And that's my opinion. Let me know what you all think. Thank you for watching.